Time to go.
Hey, Xiangling! We're here! Traveler! Paimon! Did you hear the news? Really? Woohoo! That's great! It was a total breeze. I wasn't even trying. I made a few new test dishes and I was hoping everyone could try them and give some oh. Yeah, we did. And anyway, we get to eat your food all the time, so we're biased. Good idea! Okay, let me think. Beto! Yep, you can definitely trust her opinion. Let's go find her! Right now, she should be down at the docks. Let me box up this food real quick, then we can head on down. Are we interrupting anything?
Xiangling! Woman of the hour. We were just talking about you.
Beta was saying you and I should get ourselves on board sometime. Says the whole crew's been asking for us.
Seems like you three go way back. Oh, we really do. Beto and Xinyan are two of my oldest customers, and I've helped out in the kitchen on board Beto's ship in the past.
That's the plan. Good music's meant for sharing. You guys should check it out sometime.
Will do. But I came here today because I made it into the Masterful Chef's finals.
Sure, beats drinking on...
Oh, about time. I'm starving over here. Oh, man! This chicken foo young's tasting...
Oh, this food is too good for me to be soaking up the alcohol with.
These three seem to have a great time with each other.
Only thing is you've got 3 dishes here. Chicken foo young, come and get it, and crystal shrimp, and they all taste kind of refreshing.
Is refreshing?
When you spend all your time at sea, you don't have a lot of choice when it comes to food. Especially on the longer voyages where you've got to stretch out your rations as far as you can. First thing you want to do when you get back on dry land is dig into a nice hot meal that...
That's the exact opposite of Ningguang's tastes.
Oh, sure is. Beto's tastes are pretty similar to mine and Xiangling's.
Ugh, Ningguang. I am sick of hearing that name. Our tastes couldn't be more different. You'll never find us eating the same bowl of food.
But last time when you were chatting with her, Paimon thought you two seemed...
We're evenly matched. Guess that makes us equals. But I'm sorry, limp cabbage leaves are never gonna do it for me.
Oh, I hear ya. Steamed cabbage and broth might be upper class and look fancy and all, but man, is it boring! It's never gonna give you that flavor explosion you get with some of the other dishes out there.
So, Xinyan, are these dishes too mild for you too?
Well, not so much mild. I just think you maybe missed a beat somewhere.
Exactly. This is some fine cooking, no question about that. But if this is for a competition, it needs more...
Beat? Oomph? Beat and oomph.
Beat, yeah. You know what a beat is? I only...
No, you're both completely right. Beat and oomph. That's what I need. I actually thought as much while I was cooking them. Even though this was a brand new combination, seems like she's found her muse. Does that mean... Hey! Paimon didn't quite get the implication. Okay, I think I'm great. So this way...
Don't hold back, just get out there and do your thing.
Well, I think so anyway. More than any other chef. And there ain't a whole lot of people I'd be willing to say that about.
I'll do my best. Thanks.
All right, we'll leave you to it. I'm gonna...
had pretty strong taste. That's a good point. Beto likes her greasy stir fries, and Xinyan can really handle her spice. Yeah, we should get another. Now, who do we know whose tastes are on the mild side? Traveler? Who? Oh, right! Makes sense! So, who? Oh, someone you just missed last time we were there. Huh? Oh, Paimon remembers! He said that we just need to speak. Will he definitely hear us saying his name, though? Maybe we should. Okay, let's take turns shouting his name. Uh-huh. Do I need to do this too? Hyman's going first. Ahem. Nothing's happening. Let me try again. That's weird. Does he not want to hang? Oh, wait, so let me get this straight. Some guy with special powers promised you both that you just need to shout his name and he'll show up? Well, not both actually, just one. Oh, right. Well, you should be the one to try it then. I'm uncool. Okay then.
You called?
Whoa! He actually came!
You spoke my name, did you not? When I make you a promise, I will honor it.
Blink of an eye and poof! He's there! That's how you know he's an Adeptus. An Adeptus? Xiao, was it? I've made it into the finals of this year's Masterful Chefs.
Customers. And that includes me?
Uh-huh. The Traveler says you prefer mild food. Just the kind of person I'm looking for. If you don't mind, I'd like you to try the dishes I'm...
Since it's you, I will do it.
Yay! How is it?
Tastes pretty good.
Huh? Really? I can't believe it. An Adeptus says he likes my cooking.
You excel in the culinary arts. I'm reminded of another chef I know. That chef cooks dishes with soul, as do you. But
Who do you think he means? Smiley Yancho?
if I had to find fault with something, the two sides are a little strong for my taste. Some minor adjustments would take this dish from just my own opinion. Do not fixate on it. Take it or leave it as you see fit.
All right, go easy on the sides. Okay, thank you, Adeptus friend. It was...
I'll be leaving now. See you next time.
Paimon still can't believe he actually came. So, what would happen if we called his name again now? Do you think he'd come back right away? Only kinda, maybe not. Good news. After 2 rounds of taste testing, Great! Lucky we picked the right people to tap. I better head back and try this out a few times while it's fresh in my... Oh, and the final is in Yujing Terrace. Will do. Good luck! You bet! Let's head to the competition. Ooh, Paimon's so excited! Welcome, everyone, to the Masterful Chef's Final. At the appointment of this organizing committee, I am your host. Hey, Yanfei's here too! This event is brought to you by the Liyue Qixing in collaboration with a number of participating enterprises. We saw many contestants from all over Liyue in just a few short moments, the finals will. As the officiator, it is my honor and privilege. Next, please allow me to introduce the judges. The Tianquan, Lady Ningguang, the Yuheng, Lady Keqing, and last but not least, gourmet connoisseur, Uncle Tian. In addition to these three, 10 judges will be chosen from among the audience to sample our contestants' dishes, and that makes a total of 13 judges with 13 votes between them. Each judge will vote for their preferred finalist, and the one who receives the most votes will be today's winner. And now, please join me in welcoming our 2 contestants into the arena. Come on out! To my left, a competition favorite down from Dihua. Life's harsh when you live on a marsh, but this kitchen ace will put a smile on your face. Please welcome Smiley Yanxiao.
Hi, everyone.
Whoa! Yanxiao made it into the finals too! Yanxiao!
Huh? Oh.
And to my right, a stalwart of Liyue Harbor culinary scene, a little feisty with a whole lot of spice, and her mysterious assistant, who knows who? Hi, my nose. Hey, everybody. Contestants, please repeat after me. As a finalist in Masterful Chefs,
As a finalist in Masterful Chefs,
and I, for my part, promise to uphold the principles of fair. Now, I will hand things over to the select panel judge, Ning.
Thank you all for being here today. The organizers have chosen the theme for today's event, and that theme is...
Of Earth and Waterborne. It's like surf and turf, but...
The rules are simple. The one who receives the most votes win. Well then, I look forward to...
Contestants will have 1 hour of cooking time available and may only use ingredients provided by the organizers in their dishes. Okay, without further ado, let the cooking commence. Time to pull out all the stops. Show everyone why you're the... Traveler, thanks for coming to support me. Light it up! Light it up! First things first, get the stove on. Nice and spicy. Xiao thought the side should be milder, which makes sense to contrast with the main dish. And I guess that's what Xinyan meant. Triple-layered consommé is pretty bland to begin with, and I can't have 2 sides with the same texture. Luckily, the organizers have provided... Jueyun chili chicken is the main event. Can't afford to compromise too much here, but maybe some pepper will set it apart without... Huh? Oh, Yanxiao. He doesn't look so good. Ah, guava! Whoa, what's this? Hold up. Things are taking an unexpected... Xiangling's mysterious assistant appears to be aiding her opponent. Judges, we knew in advance that Xiangling would be accompanied by a mysterious assistant, and the judges agreed that the two could be classed as one individual for the purposes of the competition.
I take no issue with it. And...
No competition would.
Please, prior to the competition, the judges reviewed both contestants, and we can comfortably confirm that neither side is participating in a way that Xiangling is a highly accomplished chef. Xiangling prepares all of her own dishes herself. All that her assistant will do is occasionally provide a fire source. I appreciate everyone's concerns. The presence of a mysterious the mysterious assistant has now started cheerleading for Smiley Yenshao too, demonstrating total impartiality. By encouraging— That's right! Guoba's not really outside help. Guoba just likes to watch people cook. I give you all my word. Guoba will not interfere with the competition. I say that as someone who's eaten Yenshao's cooking at Wang Shuwen before. He is an excellent chef, and
I see.
I have no objections. It's an odd.
The judges and the officiator accept this explanation. Yanxiao, are you
I don't know what's wrong with me. I've never been so nervous in my life.
Take it easy. I've been there before. I can—
Why my dad?
'Cause that's what I do.
I guess I'll think of my mom then.
Nothing's being held up.
Huh? Oh, right. That...
Here you go. That's the attitude we want.
Yes. You're right. Thank you, Xiangling. And thanks to your... well, thanks.
Time's up! Both contestants have now finished cooking. I would like to invite them to present their dishes to the judges for evaluation. We will proceed in the order that My dish is Jiyun chili chicken with sides of triple layered— The theme is of earth and water. My main dish, Jiyun chili chicken, is a combination of fowl and triple layered consomme. Also, the crystal shrimp is made from a combination of rice. Shrimps are a gift from the ocean. Tightly wrapping them in a skin made from rice makes this dish a blend of land and sea. Ooh, a strong delivery there from Xiangling.
My dish is Adeptus Temptation with a mint salad and golden shrimp balls. As Xiangling says, earth and water means land and sea. Adeptus Temptation is a much-loved dish in Liyue, and as it's a complex dish with very The mint salad is my first. Golden shrimp balls is a...
Paimon can smell— Judges, please sample the— very impressive. Both contestants' dishes are well considered, expertly made, and truly delicious.
Now, Xiangling has taken an interesting approach here. She's chosen a cold dish as her main. I have to say, that it's also a unique take on Jueyun chili chicken. Although
This Adeptus Temptation is quite exceptional. The triple layer consomme is also a very superlative contribution.
Judges of the select panel. Also, the organizing committee has selected today's audience judges. How are we not involved in this? Paimon has buckets of passion and oodles of expertise with Thank you all for waiting. All votes have been received. I now invite Ningguang to take the floor and announce the results of the Masterful Chef's finals.
It is my pleasure to announce that by a mere 1 vote margin.
Wow! What? How is it so close?
Well, there it is.
It was a close contest, but we have a winner. There can only be one winner, but the fact that this was so close shows just how— A big thank you to all the audience for being here today, especially those who have come from far and wide.
Thank you all for coming.
Please exit the venue in an orderly fashion and remember— Come on! Let's go over and take a look! Looks like I won this time, Yenshao. But
Sure, I'll have a try. Oh, truly exquisite.
This Adeptus—
Well, just goes to show that you have a taste for the finer things in life.
No, you've got me all wrong. We're just a small neighborhood restaurant too, so I totally understand.
Is that right? Huh.
The same goes for you. You can't work in an inn.
You're the kind of competition I'm glad to have.
You got it. And next time we meet...
All right? Deal.
Traveler, Paimon! Thanks for coming. Don't even go there. Paimon's still peeved. I can't believe it. You didn't get picked? Well, never mind. You will? Oh, the organizer said that Yenshao and I need to go register our I'll come find you guys after. Xiangling seems really... Looks like Kuching and Ningguang left already. Kuching, there you are!
Oh, you found me.
Huh? Is everything okay?
Traveler, I have found myself in something in the competition. I voted for Smiley Yenshao.
So you're frustrated because you can't go back and vote for Xiangling instead?
No, that's not it. As a judge, I had a duty to remain objective. I made my decision after thinking about it very carefully. And Xiangling is my friend. So by rights, I should be honest with her about this. But, as you know, I voted based purely on my personal opinion. As a contestant, Xiangling may not be able to appreciate this. And I do not...
It's no big deal. Just say it however comes naturally. Xiangling of all people isn't... Oh, hey! Here you are!
Xiangling, there's something I need to tell you.
What is it?
My grandfather always said to me, in contests of food, always follow your heart. Which is to say that in gastronomical disputes, or in... Of course, that was just my grandfather's opinion. So, despite the fact that I am your friend, I cast my vote for Smiley Yenshao's Adeptus Temptation. Well, maybe it was. I like golden shrimp balls. Is that a problem?
You were acting so serious that I honestly thought something was up.
Huh?
You voted for who you wanted to, and that's totally okay. So, you made a point of telling me. Is that because you were... Didn't I say already? Seeking reassurance is what novices do, and it's been a long time since I was a novice. Though you have a strong sense of responsibility, Kuching. But you know that's what Ningguang's like, right? So you see, Ningguang's kind of bold in that she doesn't let her identity and reputation get in the way of her ability to have a good...
Traveler, Xiangling, anyway, what are we standing around here for?
Oh yeah! Paimon had nearly forgotten about... How strange. This doesn't make any sense. We cooked... Does this mean the competition wasn't enough?
Oh well, I suppose...
Yeah! We've waited, right, Xiangling? Yup, there's still time. On another note, I have some good news for you. Master came by before the competition and filled in the... In fact, I'll go find some...
Xiangling...
Oh, and Traveler... Huh? You only just beat Smiley yet? Obviously not. You collect recipes, don't you? Oh, right! Paimon knew that. Jeez.
What are you staring at me for?
Are you going to hold a festival?
It's done! So this is what the dish from the recipe looks like. Let's go give it to Kuching. Mine's ready too. Let's go together. We're back. The Traveler and I made.
Thank you. Don't mind if I do.
What is it?
This flavor. I've tasted. Apologies. Xiangling, Traveler, thank you both. It tastes wonderful and quite amazingly. Somehow it.
Really? That's awesome! I didn't have a chance to fully explain before. You already knew. Uh-huh. Wait, but isn't this dish from Kuching's grandpa's...
About that. I do not believe that this recipe was my grandfather's creation. My grandfather was a well-known real estate tycoon in Liyue, and also a scholar. He was an avid collector of old books and was quite knowledgeable on many of Liyue's customs. As a child, I used to spend a lot of time with him in his study. He used to say, books are just a bridge that... Since then, my grandfather has passed on, and I've grown up to become a Qixing. My views on Rex Lapis have changed in this time too, from myth to reality. For me, the name Rex Lapis is inextricably wound up with memories of my grandfather. Whenever I see his name written down, it always reminds me of sitting in... As I said earlier, this recipe came from those same notes. Still, each time he tried cooking it, he'd always get me to have a taste.
Ancient dish? Well, at least in my family it is. My dad learned how to make it from his dad. And suppose we call them chili mince cornbread buns. They're a traditional folk food snack. Seeing Guoba just reminded me of something. I actually made this dish on the day
How did you first meet?
It was in a cave in the mountains. I ducked in, then I ended up falling asleep. And when I woke up, I found out that Guoba had eaten every last one. Guoba followed me around ever since. Hold up! Stop the conversation! Look! The stone! It burst open!
It's...
Guoba? What are you... What?
Ah, I see the chili mince cornbread buns have been served.
Master! Granny, look! The stove got...
Oh, indeed it does. After all, Guoba is the deity you've been searching for.
Guoba is a god?
You asked me if a sufficiently festive atmosphere would be enough to reawaken the stove god has always been a deity with great affection for the people, and passion can be a technique, a skill, something derived. Masterful chefs is wonderfully exciting, but just now, when Kuching ate this dish she had longed for, a deeply held, the enormous power unleashed by the fulfillment of this desire resonated with. Of course, the stove god himself is not contained within the statue. The true stove god has been here with us all along. How does it feel, seeing a statue of yourself from your glory days? Look at him.
Glory days? Wait, what happened? Did Guoba used to be different from now?
Oh, yes. Back in his day, your Guoba was once the patron god of the soil. But all the wisdom and power he had then, he has since surrendered to the soil itself.
A god surrendering their power to the soil. I have heard this term.
The kinds of trials and tribulations, the threat of disaster will never fully He once walked with you over the barren plains until you... It was his hand that lit the very first street lamp of Liyue. You mortals no longer remember him, but back in the age when you did, he was the closest of all the Adepti to the... Marchosius, god of the stove, born from a spark when stone struck stone. He was a god with a great love for humanity and their well-being. Millennia ago, the people sought to expand their city. They built a dwelling on the plains and called it the Gwali Assembly. The stove god cared greatly for the people, turning himself into minions who went into every home, fostering food and solidarity alike. Alas, their home was taken by a flood. The waters ravaged the Gwali Assembly and forced the people back south to Liyue Harbor. Though the distance was not far, the journey was plagued by a terrible storm. For a dozen days, the Adepti stayed by their side. During this time, the stove god cooked an ancient delicacy, flatbread with a meat sauce to stave off the cold and damp, fit for those on the move. Centuries later, disaster and plague arose once more. The stove god would appear no longer, for he placed all of his power into the land itself to quell the calamities. His power expended, and his wits greatly reduced. Thus his body decreased in size. By the time he parted ways with us, he wasn't even the height of a human. He told Rex Lapis and I of the dishes that bring joy and of the secrets of the flame, then went into the mountains and entered into a long slumber. The stove god departed, and Guoba was born. When he awoke, he ate the chili mince cornbread buns placed on the offering table by a young lady in yellow. Though he did not remember the past, he was profoundly moved and decided to follow this young lady thereafter. The stove god had quietly disappeared, but the vendors rose early to hawk their wares. People went out to buy goods, lit their stoves, and cooked food, just as they had done every day for as long as they could remember. In Liyue, things have always been this way. Nature provides, the mountains rejoice. We are blessed by heaven's good grace.
Years have gone by. The world has transformed, but our way of life survives.
Fame and fortune is only a season. It is the moment that we should embrace.
Past meets present. Heritage becomes legacy. Long into the future may we thrive.
You once told me that dining is the profoundest of customs in the human world. It is a matter of paramount importance, you said. For people cannot face the arduous journey ahead on a humble meal of maize and spring water is also profound in that. My dear friend, Liyue has changed so much while you have slept.
Guoba, this is kind of a huge deal. Why didn't you say anything?
He is not who he once was. Even the power of speech evades him now. There is no...
Oh,
Guoba, but...
Xiangling.
Do not be saddened, Xiangling. There are two sides to everything. Guoba may have lost many of his formal faculties, but he is now as carefree as can be, without a single worry in the whole... In this world we inhabit, who can truly be said to live? But he has gone further than us in his journey. He had both wisdom and courage. Everything he took upon himself, he was also ready to part with. So since you are his friend, take good care.
I will!
Xiangling, you have an adeptal affinity. Guoba follows you around because he has... The moment he awoke, he was met with the familiar flavor in the chili mince cornbread buns he ate. After all that time, he still recognized the dish he had invented. And he approved of you as the one.
That's right. The taste of one's home cuisine always brings back memories.
You may be the first person in history to give the stove god the experience of being a satisfied customer.
If that's true, I couldn't be happier.
Well then, it's getting late, night traveler. Paimon, Xiangling, thank you.
I guess my dad's probably heard the good news already. He thinks about you all the time, you know.
Oh, goodness me. Off we go then.
Hi, Dad. I'm back. Hey, hey. Oh no, Globa's taken off.
Oh, it's you. Hello there, old friend.
Oh, bless my soul. Are you out for a stroll as well?
Given the season, it felt fitting to take a leisurely...
Quite right. And it also gave us the chance to run into you. Guoba may not...
So, Globa doesn't remember anything?
Friendship will always withstand the ravage. Traveler, what do you think of the name of this festival? The moon is a carrier, fond memories of those no longer with. All these things and...
Such exuberant life force. Traveler, this moon... Now, let's have Xiangling brew...